She left for the USA. I work as a cleaner. They pay a day, like my father's monthly salary at the factory. It's hard to admit to yourself that it's not mine. I'm not afraid of dirt. If you want to eat, you can climb anywhere. My day in America begins not with a cup of coffee, but with a search for branded rubber gloves and a pack of cleaning products to pack in a backpack. I know that in the next 5 hours I will spend bent over, so to speak, in a pose, clean carpets, stairs, tile floors in the bathroom and kitchen. Tear off the old fat from the stove. I'll get dollars for my work. When I studied English for a year, I was friends with Americans. They were adequate people. I went to their house, the teacher invited us, and I didn't see anything special there. Then I found out that these were rather exceptions to the rules. People engaged in intellectual work take care more or less of the house and themselves. And one day I found out how dirty it can be in the apartments of Americans. This day was my first working day. Complex and ruthless, he knocked the naive cubes of American inspiration out of my head. Some rooms were just littered with bags of food and filled with drinks that were ordered at home. Sauces stuck to the floor and spilled sweet soda were in the order of things. People lived like that and didn't hide it. There were both specific tenants and ordinary ones. With the first category, everything is clear and sad. Some cannot take care of themselves and call for help. With the second, ordinary tenants, there are the most terrible scenarios. When the owner of the apartment comes to check on the tenants, a lonely middle-aged man, to find out how things are going, and finds the once new house in a destroyed state. Loneliness in America is the biggest problem. People simply lose their minds and give up. At the same time, it is very difficult and expensive to sue tenants. The maximum that you can count on is not to give a deposit, with money, which is left at check-in. The deposit is usually the amount of a month's rent. It is also impossible to get out too quickly if the volumes are not cosmic. For the reason that the customer may suspect a hack and not pay. For every third cleaning, I get another tip when I leave the threshold. Cleaning girls always get tips. Professional possession of a rag and chemistry make me a rich emigrant in comparison with the poor fellows who receive $100 a day, on which it is very difficult to live here. I would say that it is impossible. My salary averages $250 to $350 a day while working almost 8 hours a day. And for 4-hour departures they pay $150. That's how much my father gets at the factory in a month. Could I imagine that after completing English courses I would stay in the USA as a cleaner? No. Pictures of a beautiful office with a view of the park flashed in my eyes, but it turned out that no one needed me here without a bachelor's degree. And I'm not ready to take a $50,000 tuition loan for such crusts. Although my American friends assure me that it's normal for everyone to live like this here. They were taught that this is normal. The most difficult thing to admit to myself is that I don't want to integrate into this society now. That it's time to think about returning home. You can't work as a cleaner in America all your life. You either have to study or slide into a low salary as a food delivery man and live in poverty. And then there is no point in it anymore.